Croghan, and I'm speaking today on behalf of Roni-Bell Sylvester, gubernatorial candidate for Colorado. How's that? Is that good? All right. So as I said, I'm here speaking, and I am honored to be standing with you on the west steps of the Capitol to make this statement about education. Ronnie wanted me to ask you all just one question. Is anyone here opposed to Common Core? Yeah! That is fantastic. All right, well, as I said, Ronnie's in the race for governor, but aside from that, she is a mother and a grandmother. So the implementation of Common Core is a personal issue for her. But this isn't the first time that Ronnie has stood out against outrageous overreach from the federal government on education. In the 1970s, while she was pregnant with her fourth child, Ronnie walked door to door, raising awareness and collecting anti-busing signatures. Despite being a mother and a wife, Ronnie's determination drove her to action because she cared so much about the future of her kids, not only hers, but that of Colorado's youth. Now, she also believed on the busing situation that it was unconscionable that we had a federal government that was engaging in some weird color coding of society. Now, Ronnie's grassroots mission was simple then, protecting Colorado's youth. She carries that mission with her still today, and as governor, Ronnie will prove once again to the government that they do not know what is best for Colorado. By taking full advantage of opting Colorado out of the Common Core program, this will open doors to educators to be diverse in their teaching styles and methods and worry a lot less about test scores. Because we know that test scores do not dictate how a child will do in the real world. Ronnie knows this because she has seen her children grow into capable, successful adults and parents themselves. Now, today we face the unfortunate reality that Common Core is threatening Colorado's youth by taking away the ability for parents to assist in structuring what their children are learning in the classroom. Instead, Common Core puts that power in the hands of the government that does not know you, does not know what is best for you and your family, and no longer represents your best interests. The federal government does not know your family's values. Do you want your children reading the lewd, explicit content of the bluest eye?
No.
Now, you may find it strange that a college student is standing before you today. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about why I'm here. I turned 18 just in time for the presidential elections in 2012. So in Common Core math, I'm 147 purple birds. But as I approached that voting booth, I began to realize what an awesome responsibility I had. And while I stood there about to fill in that bubble, I truly understood that not only was my future at stake, but the future of countless generations after me. In that moment, I knew, and I made the decision that I wanted to dedicate myself to something more than filling out bubbles every 2 years. So, I knew that age did not change resolve, and it does not allow passivity. I made the commitment that I would not stand idly by and allow injustices to creep into the lives of citizens. And here I am, an entire year and a half later, standing with you against Common Core. Thank you. Ronnie and I want to see decisions made by teachers who chose to train for that position, want to be there and understand educating children. Teachers who answer to parents. Ronnie doesn't want to see that power in the hands of a government who is beholden to no one. Ronnie and I believe the standards imposed by Common Core do make us equivalent to every other nation, but we don't want to be equivalent to every other nation. We are and should continue to be uncommonly exceptional. There's nothing standard about America's youth. There's nothing standard about Colorado's youth. Parents and teachers know this. Bureaucrats don't work one-on-one with children. Teachers do. Pundits with agendas do not raise children. Parents do. So today we all remind our government that we are the parents, not them. Now let's once again see a show of hands as to who opposes Common Core. Keep them up so our elected officials can see this. These are the people who are opposed to Common Core. Students, parents and teachers, Republicans and Democrats, communities, and Roni-Bell Sylvester, gubernatorial candidate who is determined to get Common Core out of Colorado and keep it out. We're all here for the same reason. It's no secret this is going to be a tough fight. Ronnie's ready to hit the streets again, and with Ronnie behind us, we will show Common Core to the door. Thank you.
Thank you, Meaghan. We do have an awful lot of candidates here, and I'm going to ask that everybody please be respectful of time because we do need to keep this thing going. At this